everybody, this is Terry from Pampering Self Products, and today I am going to be making some Champagne Kisses hand lotion, and I thought I would bring you along. In this bucket I have sweet almond oil, avocado oil, shea butter, stearic acid, and emulsifying wax. And the one that I use is the Soft and Silky from Crafter's Choice. I tried switching to a less expensive brand of emulsifying wax, and my customers knew that I had changed something and they didn't like it. So I switched back. And then you can probably hear the microwave in the background. I am heating up my distilled water. So that just takes a couple of minutes. And then I will put my recipe in the comments or in the info down below. But you can tweak it and resize it to whatever you need. The calculator that I use for that is on the Crafter's Choice website. On the, forget what the tab is called, but it's the second tab, and it's down on the left hand side towards the bottom. So, and I found that after watching somebody else's video, and I have been a Crafter's Choice customer since the very beginning, and I didn't know that this calculator existed, and it changed my life for the better. It's a lot easier to just key everything in there and come up with your recipe, print it out, than to have to key it into Excel or use your calculator on your phone and do all that stuff. It just wasn't worth it to me. So I wish I could think of the name of the person that I got it from. I can picture her, but I cannot think of her name. She's hilarious. If I can remember, I will put a link to her channel down below. So the microwave just went off. Let me grab that. And I'm going to slowly pour the water into the oils. You can kind of see, oh, it's already turning white. It's already starting to come together for me. And these two bowls and this spatula are only used for making lotion, nothing else. Okay, I'm going to stick blend it real quick here. Just make sure it's totally joined together. Okay. Set that on my paper towel. And then the next step is to add in my fragrance. So you can't really see, but I've got it on my scale. And 1.5 ounces is what I need, and I hope there's 1.5 ounces left in this bottle. There we go. And then I am adding, it's Germall Plus, and what that is a water-soluble preservative. And my recipe says to add 0.5. So I'm going to tear my scale out. It's the end of that bottle. Which is fine. I've got a big bottle that I haven't opened yet. So I'm going to try to mix this in by hand. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Because the more I use the stick blender, the, spilled a little bit, the thicker this is going to be. So I try to limit. Gosh. Gosh, this smells really good. I love that Champagne Kisses from Crafter's Choice. I love that smell. It's pretty much mixed in, so I'm just going to hit it real quick with the stick blender, and then we'll start filling our bottles. There we go, nice and smooth and creamy. I'll tap this off and put this in the sink. I've still got dishes in there from yesterday. I was making lip balm and forgot about them. Okay, so a lot of people use a piping bag and a piping tip to fill their bottles. That has never worked for me. So what I do is I put the funnel in there. And then if you lift the funnel out and break that vapor lock, you weren't even seeing that. If you lift it up and break that vapor lock, the lotion will just come through. And then if you want it to go faster, you put it in, or you take it out, you squeeze the bottle, and then put the funnel back in, and then release, and it sucks everything out of that funnel. So I don't have quite enough in there yet. So just a little bit more. So let's squeeze, put the funnel in, and then release. Boy, that splashed. And release. And there's our first bottle. Simple as that. And then I always leave it sitting with the cap off until it gets to room temperature. You can see now it's getting too thick already to do it that way. So again, squeeze the bottle, put the funnel in, and then just release. Squeeze, in, release. Squeeze, in, and release. Squeeze in and release. And this was my husband was helping me do lotions. Jeez, I was just starting out, so it's been a while. It's warm in this kitchen today, but he was getting frustrated because, of course, I gave him the worst task, which is filling the bottles. And so he came up with this idea. So, and then the funnel doesn't get used for anything but lotion. So I have my candle stuff, I have my lotion, I have lip balm equipment, and then of course I have more than enough soaping equipment. Oh, the phone's going to have to ring. I've been getting a lot of political calls lately, and that's probably what that is, and they will probably hang up soon. My head not to break. My husband comes up with these funny answering machine messages. He needs to change this one though. Yep, it's political. Press 9 to be added to the do not call list. I'm already on the do not call list, so why are you calling me? And I don't remember the website. Connected, maybe, but it's a it gives you information on bills that are going through Congress, and they have voted on a couple that I really don't like how my representative voted, and luckily for me, the bill, one of them I didn't want to pass and it didn't, and the other one I wanted to pass and it did. So, but I won't be voting for him again if he, you know, if he continues to vote against what I believe in. Keep taking it out of frame. I'll try keeping it on the table here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Man, this smells good. No wonder it's the best seller. This one and orange ginger and then lavender. And Sunny Days is up there also, but that is the newer one, so we'll see how it goes at this next show. There's 5 down, 1 to go. So I thought that that's a little overfull, Terry. I thought that I was going to start doing some videos that are more direct tutorials, and explain, you know, what does saponification mean? What does emulsification mean? What in the world is trace? Things like that. And basically teach a lot of, yeah, that still needs a little bit more in it. Teach a lot of what I have learned from other YouTubers and from classes that I've taken. So there is that one. So that's 6. And I've got just a little bit left in here. So what I'm going to do is just put it in a 2-ounce bottle and use that if somebody wants to try the lotion before buying it. So next step for these is to let them come back to room temperature. I put the cap on, and then I will create labels, and my husband will wipe the bottles down one last time and then apply the labels for me, and then I will add them to the website if anything is left after this next craft show. So that's it for now. If you're interested in having some tutorials more specific than even what I'm doing now, giving the recipe, giving definitions, explaining, you know, what's a lye discount, what's super fatting, you know, things like that that were a surprise to me. And then if you wanted to, how do you manually figure out how much lye is needed to fully saponify your batch of oils? How do you do that without a soap calc? So things like that that I've learned along the way. So you can look forward to those coming up, and I will talk at you later.